Hey, get some water, put on your shoes, walk with me. Hit pause, get some water, get your shoes. Let's go. I'll wait for you. Hey, I'm glad you're walking with me. Sometimes you just gotta get out of the house and get some fresh air. I don't know what your environment's like. Maybe it's a bunch of buildings. Maybe it's a bunch of houses. Maybe you have a park near you. Maybe you're kind of out in the wild like this. The point of this is just to get outside and soak it in. Let's enjoy it. So I don't know how things are going for you lately, but my life's had a lot of change in the last few years. My little baby girl turned into an adult, moved off into the world doing her thing. Wish I could have kind of bottled different stages of her childhood up and just open them up and smell them every now and then. I don't know if that's creepy or if you get that, but I just miss her. I miss my baby girl. And my family recently moved, like cross country, not a little move, like a big move. And that's been big. And then my job's changing and I'm committing to this, to encouraging you and trying to bring different perspectives to you and helping you out with whatever's troubling you in life. And so this is new for me. It's kind of scary. Lots of change. Lots of change. With all of this change going on, there's these words that I keep hearing, and they kind of mean something a little bit deeper than they used to mean. I kept hearing, you won't be here anymore, or wish you were here. And on the surface, those are things that we say to people all the time, you know. It's just, gosh, glad you're here, you know. But there's this other phrase that went along with that. It was can't wait to get there. I wonder what it's gonna be like there. And it got me kind of thinking about here and there, as like here always seemed like this very safe thing when people said it. Like, oh, you're not gonna be here. Like, here is the thing that is comfortable. It makes sense to us. It's the thing we want to protect and preserve. Here's what we know. Here's what we don't want to lose. Can we keep you here? Can we stay here? I don't want to leave here. Likewise, there kind of has this, like, it's like a verb, you know. If here is a noun, you know, it's this thing that we stay with. There feels like an adventure. It feels like a little scary. What's it gonna be like? Why would you go there? we heard that a lot with our move. It's like we're moving to a place that like actually has 4 seasons. Well, I'm here now, and like the place I was in, it's just kind of hot or cold. It didn't really have a lot of seasons, and so we were looking forward to a change, and we were looking forward to snow and fall and spring and things like that. And we were excited about that, but other people were like, what are you thinking? And so here and there just started to have a vibe to them or a tone to them, and it got me thinking a lot. What does it mean to be here? I started thinking about, you know, as we were talking about moving, I started thinking about my response to people. Like, well, we're still gonna come back and visit. We'll still be here. And after we moved here, to our new here, it started to become, when can we get back there? And when can we go visit? When can we go see the people we care about? When can we go back to some of the food we enjoyed? Some of the things that we were comfortable with, that we loved, and enjoyed about those places. So this is where I should probably stop and make sure that my deep thinking on something insignificant is still worthwhile to you. You know, heading on a walk like this is good for clearing the mind. And sometimes you just got to get stuff out of your brain. And I would encourage you in this moment to just think about what it means to be here, to be present. You know, the sense of stability. The same way people would be like, you're not going to be here anymore. Are you here? Are you present? I have another example of being here versus being there. Sometimes just the fact that you're here is all the thing that a friend needs from you or a family member. Just the knowledge that you're here for them. They can come to you at any point. The door's open. I mentioned I miss my daughter. She knows the door's open. I'm always here. I moved. But I'm here. I'm present. I'm available. Do all my friends know that? I hope so. But that's where, like, checking in, being there comes into play. And that's where this whole thing started to really get me thinking. And what I wanted to encourage you with is being there is like the action of going to a person and saying, hey, how you doing? Are you okay? I'd like to be there for you. And here is just the presence, your open door policy, if you will. I'm always here for you. And if you want to take it just a little bit further, are you being there for yourself? Like, are you doing things to go be there for yourself? Are you taking action? Maybe it's just working out or eating right. Maybe it's telling yourself you're forgiven for whatever thing you're holding over your head. Or maybe it's making the phone call that you've been dreading to make. Are you being there for yourself? I'd also ask one more thing. Do you have somebody that's here for you? Write those names down. Even if it's one name, if it's 5 names, if it's 25 names. This is a exercise in gratitude. Who's here for you right now? And I'm going to tell you this. If you don't have anyone, if no one comes to mind, I want you to reach out to me. I'll be here for you. Look, I'm not asking you to try and figure out how my brain works and how I go from a simple thing to a complicated thing. What I am trying to do is, by taking a walk, listening to a quick video, watching a quick video, maybe you find yourself in a moment of clarity. Yes, I worked very hard to walk through the woods and get you to the beach. I believe it's symbolic of having your brain being kind of cloudy and then getting some peace of mind. And everything I'm doing with these videos is trying to help you get to that place. I'm going to take really silly things and tell stories with them. So are you here? Do you need to go there? Do you need somebody to be here? Do you have anybody that's trying to be there? Just a thought. Also, you've done a couple things for yourself in this moment. You've taken a walk. You've overthought something like here versus there. I'm going to keep inviting you to go on walks with me. And we can have silly conversations. Some of these will be better than others. My hope is that I can be there for you. That can help you in some way, shape, or form see something just a little bit different than the way you saw it before. And it's a positive thing. So I'm glad you came for a walk with me, and even if you didn't, that's okay. Maybe my walk helped you in some way. But next time, get your shoes, get some water. Walk with me.